Friendship supreme. Friendship supreme. Finding the geek within.
Hey everybody, my name is Michael.
My name's Cleve.
That's Archie down there.
Hi.
And welcome to another exciting episode of Friendship.
Supreme.
Well, the podcast that dares to ask, what is your favorite Ninja Turtle moment?
Do you have one? I have a couple. Obviously, the Ninja Turtles have been in my life as long as I've been alive. So there's not a moment I don't have.
Specifically, when four brothers touched a lantern at the exact same time that four other people touched a lantern in feudal Japan. And at that moment, we all grew a little bit.
Archie, this man insists that movie is good. Like
I said it wasn't bad. I said it wasn't bad.
But it was.
It was okay.
No, it was
okay
bad.
for what it was.
Those
No,
feudal
it was
samurai
bad.
were not.
They were really trying to take, they were trying to give me some money or get some money from me, and they got it.
It's a bad movie.
But like,
Archie, how about you? And who are you?
Hi, I'm Jared, New Arch 17. I'm a Twitch streamer. Other than that, I'm a 30-year-old boomer. I guess we could go with that too. Angry at the world for no reason.
I have subscribed to you a lot.
weirdly, you're younger than us, so you're not that like.
33. Yeah. Sorry, bug. So Turtles moments. Gosh. Well, I mean, Go Ninja Go with Vanilla Ice and TMNT 2.
Okay.
Secret Ooze. That was bomb. The opening like robbery scene during the opening credits.
Okay.
That lives in my head all the time. I think it's Donatello that's like pretending to be one of the things, and then he just like slaps the. Oh, so good.
This is a solid scene. What's your opinion on them not ever using weapons in that one, though?
That is true.
So if you don't know this, the first movie comes out, right, and kids fucking loved it. It wasn't going to be for kids. It was just here's a movie that came out,
which is outrageous to me,
right?
But continue.
And it blew up, and kids just fell in love with it. And these parents, it was kind of like the MAD, Moms Against Drunk Driving, but it was Moms Against Violence of some sort. I don't remember what the acronym was, but they protested, and so Hollywood said, "We're only going to come out with the second one if you can make it with where they have no weapons." That takes the violence away from it. So in the first scene, they're all using different like toys and sausage and whatever. But yeah, they never use a weapon in a single time in the movie.
Wow, I never actually noticed that.
You have to go rewatch now, huh?
Yeah, which I mean, I'm fine with.
I still feel the fourth movie, the animated one, does not get a lot of love. I really enjoyed that one.
The computer generated like animated one.
I mean, it's just animated, but yeah.
Well, like the computer.
I don't know.
CGI,
I don't know the behind the scenes.
Well, it's just like it wasn't like hand drawn. It was like the cartoon.
No.
You know,
the movie. I think it had a good Raph and Leo
moment. Yeah, that fight. I remember that.
In the rain and yeah.
What about Michael Bay?
That elevator scene.
Do you remember?
The only good thing. That scene was what that movie could have been. Johnny Knoxville's voicing Leonardo. That's all over the place. Like,
for the record, I saw the other one too, and it was okay.
It was less
the other
than
Michael
okay.
Bay.
Stop giving these movies any kind of credit they don't deserve.
It was okay. It was not a masterpiece. It was what It's what I expected from Michael Bay.
But he's not the director, right? On those?
I think he produced.
Yeah, I think he's just a producer.
Executive producer.
So that's worse.
That's fine.
You're giving it. You're saying I'll set the bar for this guy, but he didn't even do it. So it's even worse.
That's fair.
What was it? I saw the first one. I saw it in theaters, and there was a girl and her boyfriend there. They were in college, and she was dressed like Leonardo. Like not in the full like foam suit. That would have been insane. No, it was just like the bandana, like toy swords and all that. And at the end of the movie, she's walking out, and like we walk out of the door, and the ushers they're like, "Oh, have a good night," and she turns around. She's like, what did you have us watch? What was that? And I was like, that 19-year-old Usher has nothing to do with what you just had to experience, man. Please leave him alone.
You know what? I feel like if you've seen a movie, as the people that work at the movies, it's like, oh, what are we going to see? Ninja Turtles. All right, let me talk to you.
So I worked at a movie theater when Cloverfield came out, and I'd have people come in like, hey, I'm going to watch Cloverfield. Let's have a conversation real quick. You're going to like this movie. It's good. You're going to get sick. Do you like moving around real quick? No? Because let me tell you, the camera's like, wow, 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 wow. Like I had to, every person I had to give like a pitch, like, hey, how do you feel about fast, quick moving cameras like the Blair Witch Project? Because that's what this shit is.
I also enjoyed that movie.
Blair Witch or Cloverfield?
Cloverfield.
Cloverfield was really good. Anyway.
Back to Turtles.
Michael, do you have an opinion on Ninja Turtles Next Mutation?
Oh, I thought you were going to say the best Ninja Turtle, which is obviously Michelangelo and not Donatello. I don't know who the fuck would pick Donatello.
We don't need to get in this 10 minutes into this.
Yeah, so Next Mutation was I had to get drunk to review it because I couldn't in good conscience speak to anybody about what I had to witness. RG, have you ever heard of Next Mutation?
It sounds familiar.
Originally
yep,
was
yep. The second I googled and saw the cover, I went,
when they wanted to, introduce to us the fifth Ninja Turtle.
Yeah,
the sister. I'm now vaguely forgetting her name. Oh, Venus. I was like,
Venus,
I finally forgot.
Milo.
Venus the Milo, and it was just a giant I want to fuck my sister joke like the entire season.
Yeah.
So
remember when they were on Oprah?
Oh yes. Yeah, the rock show, the touring rock show.
Yeah,
now, that was not terrible. I feel like there was some.
It was.
Hold on. It wasn't terrible. Hold on. It was a product of the late 80s, early 90s.
If you're exactly 5 and under, you should not enjoy any of it.
What?
Or if you're 5 and over, you shouldn't enjoy any of it.
Fair, but I think at the time when it came out, I was like 6.
Nah, dog.
I was close. I was on that one.
You're an underdeveloped 6 if you were enjoying that shit.
Look, so, when Raph has his ballad,
shut up. I have a surprise for you. What if I told you Venus is coming back?
Oh, thank God. What about Jenica?
Hold up. I just got hit. So Venus, I had to look it up. I had to look her up, see what this actress has done. Venus, she's also the voice of Bulma in all of the Dragon Ball dubs.
Thank God.
Yeah, show you. I'm successful.
So she can do things. She can do right things.
My material was crap. I'm amazing.
But okay, so but she's no is she
she was in Inuyasha, like she became an anime person after the Ninja Turtles. She said these Americans don't know what they're doing. I gotta
the first time I thought I had escaped Venus, and so the news is upsetting to me.
I know, that's why we're talking about it today.
But so are we just ignoring Jenica now?
That's why we're surprised. No, she still exists.
Okay, so Jenica is now the 6th turtle. Because canonically, I don't think in the comic books that they acknowledge Venus.
No one's acknowledged Venus since that show,
including Eastman and Laird.
Yeah, they aggressively. So this is
tore them apart.
This is 24 years of ignoring this fucking character. So
let's look at my parents.
After 2 decades, they are bringing back the first, technically, female Ninja Turtle in the IDW comics. So this is like, like their official. This isn't like an alternate universe like the Last Ronin and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. This is on the books, continuing with our story. They are bringing her back.
How are they going to explain it? Because the Mystic Arts don't like them.
You can keep guessing things, or I can give you more information.
Just tell me everything you got.
Either one's good for you.
So angry about the only thing positive thing that can come back from this is that one guy, one villain.
Nope, he's not coming. It's just Venus, buddy.
All right,
it's Venus, and you're gonna live with the life that Venus allows you to have.
I'll just sit here and be quiet.
So this is writer Sophia Campbell, artist Pablo Tunica, colorist, which we were right. If we go back to that last episode, Rhonda Pattison, and letterer Sean Lee. They've not gone over, obviously, because it's like a big reveal that they're going to bring her back. That show was what, 97? And the
97,
one season, right? It was a lot of episodes, but it was one season.
It was one season, yeah.
Let's see. In 2019, Tom Waltz, Ken Gehring, and Sophia Campbell created a brand new female turtle named Jenica. I don't know, Archie, if you're familiar with Jenica. Michael mentioned her.
No.
She is a human member of the Foot Clan who was mutated into a Ninja Turtle, or into a turtle, I guess, after receiving blood transfusion from Leonardo.
So that was actually a solid story. She's like a solid. Yeah, it was well written.
Yeah, and it makes perfect sense. Venus is going to debut just 32 issues after that, which feels fast.
Like maybe we're overshadowing Jenica.
I don't know.
Maybe it didn't get the same reaction they wanted.
All right, she looks cool. I like her like lion claws for weapons.
Yeah. Because after the next mutation, she vanished completely. But I have a quote from Sophie Campbell. It says, "I'd been trying to make Venus come back, a Venus comeback happen for a while. I almost can't believe it's finally happening."
I would pay more money than I should be willing to pay to hear Laird and Eastman's opinion on this.
You know what? Here's the thing about anything.
Like really. An honest opinion too.
Any fandom thing that bombs, I think as a fan of that one thing, you would love to try to do it right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And this group has been doing this comic for some time. So it really seems like they're gelling really well, and they all love the Ninja Turtles, which is, 95% of doing something good with them is like loving the source material. You put Michael Bay's name on something and you throw it out there and see what you get. Let's see. That's good. Venice. So it's going to be issue 127, which is going to come out March 16th. So pretty soon.
I'm really surprised that DC hasn't tried to just dump a stupid amount of money to buy this property.
I don't think they can afford it at this point.
Well, fair. But it's just interesting that we let IDW keep it for so long. Like, I know, well, and IDW is not really as independent anymore as it used to be, but or small. We used to look at IDW and be like, oh, look at this tiny little guy. And now it's...
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't fucking
big
squash the competition when they show up.
Yeah, that's true.
This is going to be in an ongoing arc where the Turtles are struggling to keep peace in what they call Mutant Town, which is like a quarantine section of Manhattan East Side that just has mutant human victims, of course, right? The team will be investigating a mysterious surgeon named Dr. Jasper Barrow, which is, I'll show you some images where we're thinking Venus is coming from. A mutant doctor who has been operating on cosmetics surgery lab, offering to graft human skin onto willing mutant residents of Mutant Town.
So Leatherface,
basically.
Okay,
but like MD,
but an actual doctor not using a chainsaw.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
The current storyline is supposed to wrap up issue 130, which feels rapid.
Is that an 8-issue arc? You said 122 is coming out?
127.
120. Oh, yeah.
And it's supposed to wrap up in the form of IDW's Ninja Turtle Free Comic Book Day issue on May 7th, which is going to set their stage for what they're calling Armageddon Game, which has no real info on it yet.
I'm interested that they didn't go with like Stockman for the scientist for like, splicing and whatnot. Okay.
Yeah, this seems to be a new character that they've created just for this, I guess.
I appreciate that they're all very COVID conscious here.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what's behind that.
She's got her face stitched. It's Leatherface, just a turtle.
Well, that's Jenica, or maybe not. Oh no, it's not. It's got the braid like.
That's Venus. So this is a throwback to the Ninja Turtles #1 comic.
Yeah.
Except they're all wearing white bandanas. Nobody knows why yet, and they were also. This made a lot of people question if this was going to be its own separate side story with Venus in it or the main continuity. But yeah, they're all.
You're right. You just stitched together. Interesting.
Here's the next picture I have, which is it's showing her still using her chaos magic.
Yeah.
She also has a synthetic shell. It looks like, and it's powered by some kind of orb thing.
Orbs are popular.
I kind of like her design.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
See, and that's got to feel good when you take something that.
Yeah.
But also, it's not like the Next Mutation had the budget to really.
Well, and then the Next Mutation was trying to. I mean, in my drunken rant about it, it literally was just trying to. It was a bunch of old people thinking that they knew exactly what teenagers wanted to see, and it was written then for children. So like, it was weird.
It's very possible, Michael, that they'll finally maybe make out with this turtle.
Well, so she's not their sister anymore. If she's a fucking human that got grafted into a,
I can only hope that they said this part didn't work. I'm gonna change this story that she was with them when the ooze came, and then fucking hit a riverbed and ended up
in China
and learned the art of magic. So she has a synthetic shell. I looked this up. Apparently, Donatello also has a synthetic shell.
Interesting.
And it's because either Bebop or Rocksteady beat the fuck out of him and broke his shell. So he has like a synthetic shell now, and it looks like she might have the same kind of. Again, in all my research as well, in the comics, Donatello's been complaining about like his shell is hurting, maybe a little bit, like maybe the energy is feeding off one another, like he can feel her presence. People keep confusing Donatello with some other Ninja Turtle, so they're thinking that is also connected to Venus. The last one, I think, speaks the most of
the comic book series is really difficult.
Which is
interesting.
That one, which kind of has a nebula type look to it. But here is that again, the synthetic shell. What seems to be powering it, maybe.
I really appreciate that her right arm looks more like a frog arm.
Like she is just spliced together with a bunch of different.
Good call, because the right arm seems to be from the punk frogs. Maybe?
Yeah. It's the only thing, that's the only
and
frog
then
related.
The other arm is turtle. So maybe she can only do magic with one arm as opposed to both of them. Not really a lot to know yet, but from these just 3 images, I think she looks very interesting to me.
Yeah, definitely very interesting. And the comic, and this is the comic book issue we've talked about before about like X-Men and Avengers and stuff like that. Is that's like it's such a vast world to try to just jump into.
Well, yeah, there are 120,
and that's just this iteration. Yeah,
right.
So,
but I'm so curious about it, bro. I'm like, do I have it in me to be able to go to the beginning of this story and catch up to whatever the fuck is going on now?
Well, I guess if you think about it, well, you didn't binge it, I binged it, but Saga, how many issues is Saga?
I mean, it's 9 books.
Yeah.
And they just picked back up.
It is. It says 55 issues. There's no way.
You think they'll put Venus in the new game that's coming out.
If the new game ever fucking comes, maybe that's why they've been holding off.
Waiting for this announcement. It's going to drop this weekend. That'd be great.
Waiting.
I think that would be an interesting touch. I don't know how well they work together. What moveset do you give her?
Yeah, well, I guess also we have no like context clues on like what she does other than magic.
Yeah, which was very Michael. What did her magic consist of in the show?
Anything she wanted it to be, but she had to really bring herself into the meditation world to speak with other people and fight the dragon lieutenant. Who was stuck in the dream world, but then came out. But no, she had magic that could do just about anything. But it usually, when dealing with the brothers, it didn't go the way she wanted it to ever. Like ever.
Was that because of the sexual tension? It threw off her magic?
It was usually because one of them was trying to fuck. Like every time the
teenage hormones.
Our next mutation literally just made all the turtles fuck boys. Like every one of them was just about it, and it was in the creepiest ways possible. It was fun.
Spoiler alert for anybody that wants to go fucking watch that shit. They don't even get to like beat the baddie at the end. Like she just goes magic whoosh.
Yeah,
and it's over.
Don't watch it. If I can do anything
Michael,
for you, don't
watch that shit.
If I can do anything for you, don't ever watch it. Just go read whatever the comic book that comes out.
Let that be your only confirmation that
no one ever needs ever to read that.
But like I said about the bringing back terrible things and fixing them, like who doesn't want to? Whose dream isn't to
fix the Mario Brothers movie?
I know I could do that better. Well,
yeah,
that's not confirmed.
Put Seth Rogen in there.
And not confirmed that they fixed that yet.
The Mario Brothers movie, we could fix it, guys.
I wanted to be like Baby Luigi and Baby Mario, and John Leguizamo's like the pop
up, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bored.
Grandpappy Ouija.
Yeah. he had Latino flair. Anyway. So
Bob Hoskins played a decent Mario. He could have been a good Mario.
He was intoxicated too.
He was angry about the whole thing. Well, you imagined it, but Mario is always a little buzzed. Like at all times.
You think so?
Yeah. How else you deal with that shit? You think on a daily basis you can wake up and be like, yes, I think it could be drugs. Demon dragon
I don't think it could be alcohol. Because where does he get the energy to do all the sports?
I mean, lots of athletes are
not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Not playing tennis and soccer and golf.
Well, the shrooms help. That part of it.
Well, the power up.
The magic shrooms.
Anyway, so not that this is about. So now that you've seen the images, are you still as angry as you were when I brought this to you?
I'm angry.
They're fixing the mistake, or they're trying to. So far, it's still a mistake until it comes out.
It's like the pretend that never happened. Just kidding, we didn't do that. It's like it's the Song of the South situation here. Like you own it. You fucked up. Own it.
I don't know if that's the same.
Own it, Disney. Own it.
We really just swung at the first thing that hit the brain, didn't we?
I'm just saying they fucked up real big.
Remember that time that Disney was super racist? It's just the same as this fucking turtle over here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hold on a second. Do you remember how she talked and how she was mystical because she's from Asia?
I mean, she's allowed to have an accent if she's from there, right?
Yeah, it wasn't like an accent though. It was,
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
That's fair.
You have to tell me.
There was words that she would say that didn't feel.
Can you recreate any of it?
No, not without being canceled. Look, there's 5 viewers out there that exist for us, and every one of them would report me immediately.
Joe Rogan said that if you're saying it in a certain context.
Oh.
Yes, Joe.
Hey,
Joe Rogan.
Speaking of Joe Rogan, have you guys tried Alpha Brain yet?
No. I have beta bank funds. I can't afford Alpha
That's
Brain.
fair. That's fair. Are you excited, Cleve?
I'm interested.
Yeah, no,
am I interested enough to spend what it takes to figure out what's going on in the story? Maybe not.
She looks a lot like Sally from
The Night Before Christmas. Yeah. I agree. I
Very
also can see that.
Sour
I don't know.
girl.
I mean, because all you have to do is take a character's name and be like, different story. I fixed it.
The retcon, yeah. It's common in the comic book industry, I guess, to just retcon everything.
Is it retcon when you completely reintroduce this person like they've never shown up before?
Yeah, the White Dragon.
Well, the question is the people, I guess the people who are this far into that book series, would they, like, I guess they would probably be diehard enough fans to know about her in the past?
Possibly not. It's
depending on your
niche.
age.
Yeah, because like
super small, like, and they don't talk about it.
Yeah,
like they brought it up in one interview, and he's like, "We said we weren't going to speak about this," and then just completely stopped talking.
They crossed over with the Power Rangers. It's canon.
Yeah, they did cross over with the Power Rangers. It's that was the only reason I remembered this show.
And I remember watching it, and I remember going, "Well, I math at whatever age I was for that." But I was like, "This is not good." Like, I love this franchise, and this is not good.
Yeah, zero entertainment value. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that there's a lot of. I would be surprised if there are a lot of people that knew Venus existed, and if they did, if they knew she existed, anything about her.
Yeah,
like I doubt many of them seen it. They, it's that whole internet culture where like everybody knows that we hate this person, so we just hate them.
Yeah.
But
this time it's like 100% valid with no like, come on, guys.
I was gonna say like Logan Paul, but then you said that, and that's also valid. I hate him.
No,
I've seen him do stuff. Anyway, I wish you'd come at us. Fuck you. Anyway,
please, we need the publicity. Fight us.
Yeah, I'll box you. Whatever.
He lives in my state.
All right, we're going to RG.
I'll do it.
Move whole states. I'll bomb your state. Sorry.
Archie, you got any final thoughts on the new information you have about Ninja Turtles? And is Venus now your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Are you glad that we've unlocked whatever this memory that you had that you've suppressed?
Oh, yeah, because that's what I was thinking. It's like, I knew that there was a female Ninja Turtle. I remember it. Did not remember her name.
Mm-hmm.
I buried it. Buried it in the back of my recession brain. But I mean, that looks cool. It got me interested enough to possibly check out the comics, because like I think the last time I checked out the Ninja Turtle comics was when actual like headline news was talking about how they killed off a Ninja Turtle in one of the things.
That was when that was when Donnie got rocked.
Yeah, and I was like, they did what? They did what to my best boy?
Yeah.
And then
I kind of wanted to read that one.
Yeah, and so I was like,
you got the Jason Todd treatment.
I just want to see how brutal it was. Like, what did we really get? You broke his fucking shell. I need to know. Anyway.
Yeah. So I mean, I might see what the reaction is. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to read 130 some odd books to catch up.
If you're looking for a good one to read, by the way, you just want them. It's the Power Rangers Ninja Turtles matchup. They had like a 15 issue run.
Forgot about that.
It's a good mashup too.
All right.
Michael also said that TMNT 3 was really good. So
I didn't think it was really good. I said it was
those feudal samurais learned how to play hockey, man. Like,
look, I'm just saying they learned a lot about life and how to live, and
just slow zoom in on the fucking TMNT 1 whenever the Leonardo's yelling and you see the guy's face inside them.
Such a good scene. Such a great mess up.
Such a great picture.
It's like, whatever, just fucking let's go to the next shot. I'm gonna come for this shit right now.
I'm telling you, they didn't expect it. They didn't expect it to be as big as it ended up being. In any way, they could have never understood how big it was going to be. Cleve, do you have any thoughts on this? I know we didn't. You've been able to marinate on it.
I am willing to receive it. I am such a Ninja Turtles fan There's been very few things that I've been like, this is not good. But it's also because the care hasn't been there. This group that have been working on the comic really seem like they all care about the project. The writer, um, Sophie Campbell, has made it clear that she's like been so ready to drop this that I think it'll do well. I think if she's been doing the run, I'd have to look up how long she's been doing it, but it doesn't sound like she just started yesterday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if they've trusted her with it and she's been knocking it out of the park, what's the question?
Yeah, I think they're smart by keeping it like a 6-issue run. Like keep it as a small thing, and then they'll probably spin it off if it does well. They like to spin shit off. Well, the Ninja Turtles has been pretty decent about not doing that.
It said she's crafted a clever plan to introduce a character from the past that many thought would never see the light of day again. She's doing it in fine fashion, continuing the IDW tradition of making the old feel both familiar and refreshing all at once.
I never thought it would come back because Peter Laird literally said this thing better fucking die.
No,
I wonder if they're like the Turtles will be like, oh, hey, it's fucking da-da-da. How you been?
There's
like,
oh my God.
They're
can't. That'd be the best.
They're like, motherfucker, I thought we left you behind.
yeah, there's a reason you were dismembered. Yeah.
What if that's true? What if
yeah.
What if there's a story and then she got fucking operated on and put together and God, that'll be so wild if they include it.
I'm telling you right now, the only benefit to this all would be if Bone Steel magically appeared. That's the villain that was like very clearly like a little loose in the head, done a little bit too much cocaine, and was just hunting wild creatures in the sewer.
What about the gorilla one?
So New York.
Fuck, what was his name? Damn it, the gorilla.
You, bro? Silver something?
Yeah, Silverback. And he was a gangster gorilla.
Okay. So like the gorillas in Sync.
Yes.
Okay.
But like more Sinatra.
Okay.
Level gangster.
Okay. Seth MacFarlane if he was a gorilla. Got it.
Yeah. Silver was his name.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Maybe.
Boy, that it was. Yeah, that sounds real familiar. Anyways, no, I think that it's 2022 and this is the time for Venus to finally come back and hopefully be good. I hope it doesn't overshadow Jenica.
Which is such a great was already such a I assume that they also did that, but such a great introduction to like adding a fifth turtle.
Archie got a picture of Silver. Oh my God!
Oh my God! It's like
is that
Dick Tracy was in Planet of the Apes.
We just watch that show on Twitch.
Oh my God! I would. Yeah. No, nobody watches us anyway. So, Michael, do you want to rewatch episode by episode, and we can do a whole separate podcast line of just breaking down the episodes? We can go through it twice. That's not a terrible idea.
For you guys, sure. Only if Archie is also a part of that.
Oh, he's not a gorilla. He's a Yeti.
Oh, that's right. He's got Yeti friends too. Oh
but his goons are called the Monkey Thieves.
It's the whole entire thing. He's got some gems for lines. The villains are the best part of that whole entire series. Anyways, guys. If you guys have any suggestions,
profile picture.
If you guys have any suggestions for episodes you guys would like to hear about, make sure you guys drop comments, hit like, subscribe, all those things. Let us know what you guys want to hear about. If you guys enjoyed Archie, make sure you guys check him out. He's on Twitch at NeoArchie17.
That's all you got to be to get in, ladies.
No, you got to be a little older than that.
Oh. I'm telling you, Penguin. Anyways,
got enough Jared's canceled in the world. Leave me alone.
But anyways, guys, make sure you guys check him out. If you he streams lots of games, and he does voices. He does fun voices for all of his characters. It's really entertaining, guys. Also, he helped Cleve and I escape in Dead by Daylight once. So
he did. He risked his life for it.
Otherwise, you guys can reach us on our social media pages. What are those, Cleve?
They're at the bottom. Let Archie talk about himself.
Okay, Archie, talk about yourself.
Can you at least rapid fire questions?
What social medias do you have?
I got twitch.tv/NeoArchie17. I'm on Twitter at NeoArchie17. I got an Instagram I don't look at that is also NeoArchie17.
Don't plug it if you don't look at it. Wait a second.
Black People Meet at NeoArchie17. YouTube, NeoArchie17. I have my full playthrough of Resident Evil Village on there, and I said I was going to upload more, but God, I'm lazy.
So really,
Twitch just gives you the VODs. Like it's not even hard to just upload it.
But yep.
How long you been streaming, Archie?
I'm coming up on 3 years, I think, next month.
What's your favorite game you've ever streamed?
Golf Stories up there. It's where I had the rap battle between old people and young kids on a golf course. That was great. Pokemon Rocket, which is a fan-made ROM hack of Pokemon Fire Red. That was one of my favorite games I've streamed. That was really good.
What is your thought on hot tub streams?
Make that money. All the people who say that we're stealing your views, they're not there to watch someone play SimCity, man. They're going to go there and look at what they want to look at. Have fun, make your money.
I just need us to listen to what he said. He said, all those people that said we are taking their views. Archie has a hot tub stream out there, guys. We just need to find it.
He is the deep fake.
Anyways, guys, I've been Michael.
This is Cleve.
And I'm Neo Archie.
Cowabunga, dudes.